Hello, I'm Dr. Bhagyashree Deshmukh, and speaking of CTR insertion, I have a very low threshold to use a CTR in all those cases. And just when I think I can put CTR in any case, the surprise pops up. This is a case where I have already implanted an IOL, and as I thread CTR in the bag, I realize there is resistance for the CTR to go further. It's just not getting in. So I decided to withdraw it, but it's not getting out. So what to do next? I go through main port and just lift the CTR and dislodge it slowly from the IOL. And I try again to insert the CTR from another direction and it goes in without any issue. So I think it's advisable to use CTR before IOL implantation than after if you are planning on using it in later stages of surgery. In this case, I have planned CTR insertion before IOL implantation, and this is relatively easy. Please note that it's important to give support to the CTR with dialer while threading in. Otherwise, it exerts unnecessary traction on rhexis margin, especially if it's a small rhexis. The trailing end slips from the dialer and it's re-engaged fast before it disappears behind the iris. Coming to the next case, this is a case of superior traumatic localized zonular dialysis. The dialysis is around 2 to 3 clock hours. And before inserting the CTR, I always viscodissect. Viscodissection creates a sort of subcapsular plane for CTR to make its way. Viscodissection done before CTR insertion also makes cortex removal easy in later stages of surgery. As you see, I am finding it difficult to orient the leading end of the CTR towards the dialysis site, as the dialysis is superior and I am sitting superiorly too. I am struggling to put the leading end of the CTR in subcapsular plane. So I take help of a repositor to slightly depress and guide the CTR just below the anterior capsular rim. And once CTR finds its right plane, it just glides in without any resistance. The trailing end is usually notorious to slip out. Here it's gone in angle and I traced it with the dialer and pulled it in center and slowly tucked in the bag. Coming to the next case, this is a case with generalized weak zonules and I have inserted CTR just after the completion of rhexis and it's giving me some trouble for cortex removal. I am tangentially stripping cortex to avoid stress on zonules. While stripping the last bit of cortex, one eyelet of CTR comes out of the bag. The bag is refilled with viscoelastics and the CTR is put back. You can see sometimes to disengage the eyelet from the dialer, a second instrument is needed. This is quite unusual and interesting case. It's a pseudo-exfoliation case with non-dilating small pupil with generalized zonular weakness. Again, it's very important to support the CTR with a dialer. As the trailing end of CTR goes in anterior chamber, there is something holding on to the end. What is that? Well, it's a cotton wisp I usually keep in the inferior fornix to avoid BSS pooling, especially in deep set eyes. Finally, I had to cut cotton wisp before it came out from eyelet of the ring. And that's it. Please feel free to tell any such glitches you have faced in comments while inserting the CTR. Thanks for watching.